I think I finally figured this out, and I want to help you figure it out as well. I am finally starting to be a little bit profitable in this whole Forex trading thing, and I want to show you the exact strategy that I used to make some pretty amazing trades just this morning. Stay with me. All right, first thing is first, let's get the legal stuff out of the way. I want you to know that I am the farthest thing away from a financial advisor. I'm just a guy probably like you who's trying to obtain some financial freedom in this life. And I'm journaling it all here on YouTube every step of the way so that you can follow along and maybe you can take your next step as well. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so that you don't miss a single step along the way. And if you get something out of this video, hit the thumbs up. Helps my channel tremendously. All right, so I made a couple of trades this morning. I was pretty proud of myself. Nothing like spectacularly huge, but for me, profitable. It's solid steps heading the right direction. First, let me show you the proof. This is my MT4 account right here. I'm on a $25,000 prop firm account, and if we come over to my account history, I traded USD CHF and AUD USD. I'm also going to show you a trade that you could have taken on S&P 500. I missed it, wasn't watching, and missed the trade myself. Now, you see several trades in my account history there rather than just two, and that is because of how I manage my trades once I enter into the trade. I actually only entered into two trades this morning. My typical plan for managing the trade once I enter is most often at 1R, I'm going to carve off 33%. At 2R, I'm going to carve off another 33% as well. And then I'm going to let the rest run wherever my take profit happens to be. Also at 1R, I'm going to take my stop and I'm going to bring it up to just beyond break even, far enough to cover my fees. And so that's why you see several trades here in my account history. If you're not aware of this, you can enter with one trade, but if you exit and you take partials, how it sees that, how the account history sees that, is actually three different trades. All right, let's take a look at USD CHF in this trade that I took here. I just want to acknowledge that I might have done this wrong, but it worked out okay for me as well. Some of you might be picky on what a break of structure might be, and you'll see what I'm talking about here in just a moment. You can probably see it already. But anyway, you can see the date down here is May 8th, 2023. That was this morning. Here's what I saw. I get on my charts around just before 7:30 or so, and I start looking at things, and I saw this guy come up here. I saw it kind of wiggle around here, and I saw some displacement here. It just kind of took off. I saw this big fair value gap here, and so it caught my eye. And then I saw this break of structure up, and it created this 15-minute order block right here. And so that's what I was looking at specifically to see if price was going to come back down into this order block. And so as soon as that tapped down, here's what I did. I jumped over to my 1 minute. This was my break of structure. I know some of you will say, it didn't close above that point, so it's not a real break of structure. I took it. It worked out for me. I totally get that as well if you think that the break of structure should be closing above that line rather than just wicking above it. So here on the 1 minute, here's what happened. So it tapped this 15-minute order block right here. Boom! It skyrocketed up, created displacement, gave me a nice fair value gap right here, created another break of structure. This one is legit no matter how you look at it. That's a nice break of structure, and then came back down, and I had a limit order set right here for a buy. I gave it just simply because it was just kind of bouncing around here a little bit, and while it did kind of bounce up and give me a break of structure, I gave it a pretty generous stop loss. I think it was way down in here somewhere or something like that, you know. It came down, a little bit of drawdown, and then began to take back off, and came back down. I was like, whoa, uh-oh, you know. And then we had this guy skyrocketing. I was feeling pretty good. So I had my first take profit, my first partial carved off right in here. And so I brought my stop loss instead of here because I see another break right there. I brought my stop loss up to around in here. So I am still negative if it takes me out, just not a huge amount. And so it looked like it was going to run up here and give me my take profit. And then all of a sudden, kabam, it just dropped, right? And so it took right here was my stop loss. Got a little bit out of that. So I think I made, what, $30 or something out of this trade. Let's pop over to AUD USD and let me show you what I saw over here. So I'm in Central Time Zone. Remember that, okay? So midnight New York time is 11 p.m. for me in Central Time Zone. And so I'm looking at 2300 right here, which is 11 p.m. for me, 12 a.m. New York time, right? Eastern Standard Time. This was the opening time. So I'm marking this guy right here. I'm marking the open right here. And then right before 7:30 comes, we're looking for our high. We're just looking for this is the start of the 7:30, looking for the high right here. So I got my high marked, I got my low marked, and I am looking for a sweep of liquidity, and then I'm looking for a break of structure with displacement that creates a fair value gap, and that's where I will enter. So check this out. Boom, we are up, and so I'm going to drop down to my 1 minute time frame here. We got another break of structure right here, okay, creates another high. This is where I'm looking for the low to be broken to see if maybe there's going to be a break of structure and we might be heading back down. And it barely breaks right there. Created this fair value gap. I already got it marked off right here, right? There's my break of structure, comes back up, fills this fair value gap, and then we start to take off. This ended up being a really gorgeous trade right here. Look at this guy go. Woo! Boom, shakalaka, a little bit more, little bit more, little bit more. If you got some patience, this is what this takes now, right? If you got the patience for this, look at how long this guy's going to take right here. It's going, it's going. Maybe I'll just skip to the end. I'll just stop and go to the end. No, here we go, here we go. And boom, there it is, right? So full take profit right there on a 5R trade. Man, I felt so good about this one. My analysis was spot on and the trade went in the right direction that I thought it was going to go. I just felt really, really good, really confident coming out of this trade. So this last trade is one that I missed. It's on the S&P 500 and it was a beauty this morning on May 8th. If you caught this one, congratulations. This is the Silver Bullet strategy, at least as far as I know what the Silver Bullet strategy is from ICT. Basically, I'm on the 5-minute chart. The time frame is 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget, I am on Central Time, so that's 9 to 10 a.m. for me. You'll see a little gold bar right there. That's the start of the time that we are looking for this Silver Bullet trade. And so what we have done coming into this is we've marked the recent high, we've marked the recent low, and now we're waiting for a sweep of liquidity and a break of structure with displacement that creates a fair value gap. That's all it is, right? Once you understand these few things, this becomes easier and easier, and it's like you can't unsee these things. All right, I'm looking for the break of this low right down here for the liquidity sweep. So I'm coming down to my 1 minute now. I still have not closed beneath that point. I want to see it close, and we got that close now. It takes back off. I still don't have a really clear break of structure in here. I really don't like seeing break of structure being only one candle, and it's a good thing. Look at that, it came right back down. So I'm looking for this to come back up, and there it is. So I would consider that as my break of structure. We came down, we wiggled all around, we came up, we broke that, it closed above, and so this is my fair value gap right here. We have displacement, we have all of these bullish candles in a row, one right after another, boom, 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 boom. This is a big fair value gap as well, but I'm not gonna play that one. I'm gonna play the extreme one down here, and so it takes its little sweet time coming back down. And this is probably why I missed this, because I wasn't really looking at the charts at this time. It comes back, it taps into this fair value gap. Look at this baby, kaboom, it just takes off, and right away you could have had a 1 to 3 easily, like within a few minutes. That's what, 15 minutes at the most or so. On my account, on a $25,000 account, I'm risking 1% on each one of those trades. That would be about $750. That's a good profit right there, you know? So 3 incredible trades today, just this morning on Monday, May 8th. And I hope you are starting to see some of these things, right? Starting to see the liquidity sweeps, the displacement, which is just the skyrocketing opposite direction of the price action, you know, that creates the fair value gap. And then when price comes back down to that fair value gap, we're going to put our limit order in for that trade. So great day. I'm hoping to have some more this week as well. If I can catch them, I'll record them and I'll share them with you as well. Hey, if this has helped you today, maybe something clicked for you today like it has finally clicked in my head, kind of unlocking some secrets inside of my head. I'd appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up button, maybe subscribe to the channel as well. I'm just sharing my Forex journey every step of the way, and probably, if you're like me, just trying to obtain some financial freedom. Until next time, always remember, it's not about how much can I get, it is about how much is enough. That mindset alone will put you ahead of 90% of the traders around the globe. Thank you for watching Next Level Forex. Till next time, be blessed.